Right here behind me on the desk is the two monitors that I picked up in the recent parts hunt. Now they basically came for free with the PC. Someone was giving them away, and I've picked up some other monitors in the past with deals. Now today's gonna be an experiment because I've had this PC in the background that has been up for sale for a couple of weeks. I just haven't sold it. So what I'm gonna do today is drop in a monitor, keyboard, and mouse combo, and this will be part one of a two-part series where we're gonna experiment just how quickly the build will sell if it has a monitor and a gaming combo pack as opposed to just being a bare bones PC on its own. Not only that, we've also got another PC here as well that we're gonna put together and refurbish kind of thing and see if that will go well in a gaming combo pack as well. Because sometimes, as I said just in the intro, you get these parts and you might as well make the most of them. So let's see what we've got here on the desk, put it together and make use of it all. So what we've got right here on the table is the Q, I think it's 9450 and 8 gigabytes of DDR2. I've even thrown in a 500 gigabyte hard drive, I believe. I was asking 290 bucks for this because, again, I'm not a big fan of the old school DDR2 series boards, LGA 775 anymore. Sort of getting outdated, especially when you can pick up the newer stuff for a lot better of a deal. But here we've just got a potato. It is really bad. And we've got a GTX 760 that we picked up for 70 AUD. Just recently. So we're gonna be coupling that and giving that a bit of a refurb. And then we're gonna be putting these packs together and seeing just how well they look. So we did the whole build, finished it, it was looking great, but booted up and then no signal came out of the graphics card. And I was like, okay, try a different graphics card, tried everything. And we've isolated it down now to the motherboard itself. So taking out the CPU, trying a like 2500K for example, now we've got an i3 2100, we realized that the CPU pins were bent and one of them was actually snapped. And so it just has to be that one pin that's broken and the whole board is pretty much screwed. So there we go, problems in paradise. So this is the second PC which had problems of its own, and essentially we've put it down to, we thought it was the case initially, wasn't, took it out. And what happened was, it was a very bizarre problem. I've never seen this before. The cooler that was mounted on it before, that was bending the CPU socket so much that I think it canceled out and it would just not allow the board to start. So we've removed that now, and we're gonna try this little A30 CPU here, but there's still one big question remaining. And that is, can this A30 budget CPU cooler from Antec handle the quad core? Stay tuned and find out. So it's pretty late now, but I just got back to the studio and this thing before I left just wasn't booting. It just exhibited the same problem before, and we had this thing doing it out of the case as well, different power supply, so it's definitely narrowed it down to the motherboard. But that's not a problem because I met up with the proverbial king of the Gold Coast. I don't know if he's ready to be name dropped yet. I asked if he had a replacement motherboard and he had literally 6 motherboards. So I had to leave 3 of these in the boot because it's just so late. He also gave us so much DDR2 memory as well, and a special board as well. I have to show you guys this one. This is a real special one. So here it is, ladies and gentlemen, the LGA 775 XFX motherboard. I actually have only seen this in articles. I've never seen it in the flesh. It's a pretty rare board, but there it is. I guess this could probably deserve a video on its own. But definitely the backlog's very full, so it'll just be sitting in the background as a prop at the moment. But now we're gonna use one of these two boards and see if we can finally get this rig to boot. So we've finally got this thing up and running, and it's just been so painful. I mean, I had this build working, and then it didn't work, and then it did work, and then it didn't work. So I decided to go away with the power supply as well. I chucked that out because it just seems like that was probably the issue. It could have perhaps had a really heavy overvolt rail and that could have been damaging. I don't know, but that's sort of like the only thing that could come to mind. Went through a couple of motherboards as well. King of the Coast, he gave us a couple of duds, but he admittedly didn't check them. And we've got now super cheap Dirto. He is logging into Windows and we're gonna boot up Fortnite on him. And then after that, after we get Fortnite running, we're going to test the FPS. And then the good thing is with this experiment, because the experiment's still going to be intact, we're still going to be able to sell this whole kit, but even better news is we now have a lesser powerful graphics card. So we've got an R7 360 and a Q6600 and a motherboard that's even worse off. So if this experiment works, it's going to be a testament to the monitor, keyboard, mouse combo, the gaming combo. And we got Fortnite up and running, and it is getting around 60 to 80 FPS on medium settings. So it won't do high too well. It like stutters a little bit on high. You can see the GPU's jumping around here. CPUs are practically fully loaded. So not a bad little combo. So now we're jumping into a game of Fortnite, and everything's working absolutely fine in this first gaming combo pack. And we're getting over 60 FPS at 1050p, 16 by 10 high settings. So this is really smooth, looks really good. Whoever gets this PC is going to be over the moon, since it does have 4 LED fans, which I believe in 2018 will make your PC run faster. But anyway, that about wraps up part 1. We're going to put these PCs up for sale and see how quick a gaming combo can sell as opposed to the normal PC. And keep in mind, the PC that I've main focused, and that was the used one, that's had some downgrades. It went from a Q9000 series to a Q6000 series, and the GPU has gone from a 7870 to an R7 360. So we're still going to up the price. So hopefully this monitor and keyboard and mouse sells the PC better than ever. And one thing about the monitors, of course, going out and buying a new monitor is probably not worth it. But if you do pick up those monitors for really cheap prices, then they're definitely worth it in my opinion. But of course, in part 2, we'll find that out. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, then be sure to hit that like button. Let me know in the comment section below. Do you think it's going to work or not? Love reading your thoughts and opinions as always, and I'll catch you in another tech video very soon. Peace out for now. Bye.